Then there's Bastion happening.
Whoa! Whoa!
So, we watched Pikachu's vacation. It was Pikachu's vacation from the short preview before Pokemon the first movie, and I had forgotten how much I actually did love that song after Brett showed it to
You're
us.
Welcome.
That bass line though.
Place so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it.
No, Vitamin C sang the song. Vitamin C.
What a kid-friendly band.
Oh, pistols! Oh,
Damn! I know what you're using forever.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this.
Wait, is he? That's how I reload them. Flash spin them.
There's like adults
hurting? It's
hanging
hurting
out
you.
with him.
I know.
A lot.
I'm a man. Actually, I'm the kid.
Ain't the worst.
No, I just not to get all invested in a Pokemon conversation. There is still one more thing I want to mention. So I went to in my early years, I went to a Catholic elementary school, and for the longest time, you know, Christian groups were all against Pokemon because the Pokemon evolve, and that's not Bible or something.
That's really ugly.
And I actually didn't learn about those debates till years later because, I mean, my parents let me play them, but they didn't find any harm in it. It's like, yeah, Pokemon evolve.
It's a silly ass argument, is what it is.
It really is, yeah, and I mean, it's technically they don't even evolve. They go through like some kind of metamorphosis or whatever. But the point was, like, I went to Catholic school, and I once brought Pokemon the first movie and just showed to my class, and in retrospect, I wonder why it wasn't a big problem. My teacher was just like, "Oh yeah, sure, let's watch Pokemon. That's fun. You guys like playing the card game at recess and stuff." It's
Maybe
like,
she knew how foolish it was.
Probably. It was. I just thought it was the strangest thing. It's like no one's gonna decide their morality from Pokemon, or not morality, but you know their fundamental beliefs on Pokemon.
It makes me think of like I don't think I really ever did a lot of like Pokemon stuff. But like Bionicles were definitely the way to go.
Oh, dude, I love Bionicles.
I would always, I got,
Those were great.
I would like everyone would bring like a Bionicle, and I remember as a kid like the Makuta. He's like the bad guy, or is that his name? That's his name, right?
I think so.
I can only remember.
Future Alex, throw up a picture.
Bam! There it is.
it!
Look at that guy!
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
so
Whoa,
menacing.
Whoa,
I'm about to.
Don't zoom in there.
It's probably.
Well, I got to do that. Okay.
Yeah, how you do? I'm making it work this time.
Oh, then anyway, yeah, this man.
That is like Makuta, and I had to pick apple trees for my Papa Bear, even though it was like a $20 like Lego. But I remember I brought it into school, and I would just like I wouldn't even play with it. I would just shove it in people's face and be like, "Yeah,
Look now.
Look what I got.
Look at that."
All these flavors, and you're definitely salty.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. No, I remember I had the entire first set of Bionicles, like the entire team, and then.
Did you have a gold one?
Yeah.
It was like
No, I never
it was
got
like
the
that
gold
soft gold white
Yeah,
color.
yep,
Yeah.
and it even had the movie based on it, which I also had the movie, the Bionicles,
movies.
The Mask of Light.
I
or
thought the
whatever.
movies were so cool when I was a kid,
When I was a
and then
kid.
I rewatched them. I was like,
It hurts us. And then I know I also began getting the second set, but I think that was when my video gaming was really becoming like my only hobby kind of thing.
I
can't that.
I have ass tons of Bionicles. I had all
Whatever
the first.
happened to them for you guys?
They're,
What do you mean?
Like, do you still have them, or are they...
oh, I still have them. They're all in my house.
Why would you not have those set up on your desk?
I should.
You should really.
I honestly don't remember.
amazing.
Oh, and that's what I should be playing. I honestly don't remember. No, I was thinking. Because no, I loved those things. Like, and I
Maybe your parents got rid of them.
maybe we just threw them away or something, or sold them at a rummage sale.
Me and my brother were especially destructive on our toys. Like, when we played with them, we really played with them. Like, if I had Legos or anything, I had a Lego snow speeder too when I was a kid, and then I'd always just like,
Just smash it everywhere.
it would just be like, you know what? What am I gonna play today? All right, let's have a crash landing for the umpteenth time on a mysterious planet. So I just like stand across my room and I'd be like.
Throw it.
Like lightly throw it, wanting to do some significant damage, but not enough that I'd be frustrated trying to fix it.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, eventually just took its toll on everything.
Legos were like such a like I don't know like the one thing I could do well as a kid was I could like build any Lego without the instruction if I built it like twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I don't know like I know like I could have like I could just build like the X-wing like off like the top of my head, like, oh, why did you see this here? It was really weird. And my dad was like, how do you remember this? And I'm like, I don't know.
I just do.
Well, because I probably like Brett, I just like broke them so much.
I think that had a health bar. Go back.
Yeah, no, it did, and I think I'm
But
pretty
he's
sure I
dead.
have to attack it from the back, but I'm almost dead.
You have to probably roll and shoot him in the butthole. Or that.
No, not that. That's Black Spike does.
Oh,
Isn't it?
oh, is that how? What?
No, it's just like a thing.
Oh, okay.
You lied to me.
I'm sorry.
And now he's dead. Oh,
No,
he
he's
did it.
not.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ooh.
You see, the thing is, with Legos, I never, ever followed the instructions. I would take whatever pack was given to me, and I would just throw it in my big bin of Legos and just play with it, and I just play with a
That
bunch of
makes
stuff.
me like
Yeah,
have a headache.
That hurts me so.
That was the way me and my brother played with Legos, but with Bionicles, I loved following the directions and putting them together. It's why I like building stuff nowadays. Like, I put together my desk in my house, and it was just like, I'm proud of myself.
No.
Admittedly, I hurt myself a lot putting that desk together.
My favorite
but I
part.
love doing it because
Okay,
of Bionicles.
so you know the creepy like face thing, like behind the mask?
Oh yeah, like the weird, like the robot
Yeah,
skin.
and it, like you had to put like the neon thing behind it. That was for whatever reason the most like,
Satisfying.
yeah, it was
I
like
know. Yeah.
Oh, I know
Oh.
what you're talking about.
it was like the
actually.
most satisfying click. You could never get them out, but like you would
Yeah,
do,
they
you
would
do
just,
it
like-
once, you'd be like click, you'd be like, oh, ooh,
Wait, I don't think I got a.
you died.
Did I get a core?
know something's up.
Or did you?
Oh.
There to give a warm
You know
welcome.
something up, like,
Cecil
my.
and I were just
Zolf
wrapping
is
up
angry.
a heated discussion.
Hey, look, there's Zia and
I
the old
know.
an old guy.
He's a cutie.
I don't remember who.
Is Zolf a bad guy?
The words.
He's
The
a.
calamity
He's like
failed,
part of like
he
a.
says.
He's like an anti-hero or something?
No, it
Nah.
looks like he's just betraying these guys.
Yeah, he is.
What a douche. What a
Zolf
scrub.
leaves us there.
What's happening? Where are you?
He's
Zia,
he
old
just
man.
left.
This.
Zia's adorable.
What else was I gonna say? Oh, I went through a lot of phases as a kid. Like we,
Just one.
like Star Wars.
Whatever.
I took a drag from a pipe. Anyway, go on.
Did you die?
I don't know what happened. Anyway, go on. Yeah, you went through phases. Yeah.
It started off with like lightsabers and stuff, and then
Oh, I always have lightsabers.
yeah, because like Star Wars was coming back as the big thing back then, and then
Right, with the new trilogy.
Yeah, we were we were the generation that made like episode 1 like an amazing movie because we were like,
I actually still like episode 1.
Same here. I enjoy it. I always have. I love young Obi-Wan. He was like my
Yeah.
favorite.
Obi-Wan's the best character of all. But anyways, come on.
Anyway, phases. Yes, your phases.
But then I went through. Then I think next was like Pokemon, and then I remember I don't know. Everything kind of blends together. But like Beyblades were a huge thing, and I always had Beyblades, and we got like the stadiums, and then
Yeah.
we'd like duel in the street.
I remember the orange stadium. It was like a mountain range. Kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Hardly
And
have
then
a moment's rest
we
until
had
it's
Yu-Gi-Oh was a big one too.
I like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
Oh,
was
jeez.
in Yu-Gi-Oh for a very short time. I thought the cards were cool, but
Yeah, I thought the
never
cool-
played it.
I was never really into the Pokemon TCG other than to like look at the cards, but Yu-Gi-Oh I was actually really into, and I loved the anime as a kid, and I'm sure because it was for kids. Looking back at it now, I would go like, oh geez, that was awful. But I also had have a Game Boy Color Yu-Gi-Oh game called like Dark Duel Stories or something like that, and I still like playing that game occasionally. Like I played it just a few months ago. I was like, I've never beaten it. I get really far, but it gets really hard.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say about like even games 10 years ago were a lot harder. In a way, it seems like
They don't like hold your
like,
hand
I
as
don't know.
much.
Yeah,
You never knew his old
Pokemon.
man.
Like I feel like that's such a like
Dude, Pokemon
generic
was-
thing to say.
frail.
Pokemon was hard as shit. Like even when I remember being excited about Emerald coming out
Yeah.
and like playing that with everyone, and I still found that hard as shit. I like wore out the internal battery on the game itself. because
Yeah,
I played
yeah.
it so much.
Nowadays, that's what happened to my Sapphire game. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like the internal battery has run dry. It's like, no.
I think I'm pretty sure I beat the Elite Four on that game 60 plus times trying
Really?
to beat the kids on my block with their Pokemon games.
Oh, so you would train with the Elite Four, okay.
Yeah, because I just used that as my grinding place, and then they still kicked my ass. Found out later they were using a Game Shark, but
Oh, wow, I'd be pissed if I were you.
I was just like, whatever. Because I worked really hard. I was like always trying to get that Blaziken back up there and stuff like that, and it sucked.
For me, what it was I would train really high, and I would think, okay, I'm totally ready for the Pokemon League. Get through like the first 2 people, then the third one I'd start having problems, and fourth, and I would get to the end, and I would always die. I would always faint. I would lose. So but I would just keep using the previous people in the Elite Four to just train myself stronger for that last person.
Yeah.
I would never like leave and go train in the Victory Road or whatever. I would always just stay and keep going.
It just got to the point where I'd just have like Blaziken solo the whole thing,
Really?
trying to get him to that 100 level.
I think it's like in your mind or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dream state because I kind of collapsed after.
No, I think it's like you like dealing with stuff. I think like you're going the backstory,
Walls
He's a
kept saying
tough
I'd be safe
bud.
from whatever
or maybe it's like the past now.
Bro.
No, but
you name it.
no, I don't. I remember like with the first Pokemon or Yellow, more or less.
That was the fourth Pokemon.
Whatever. Anyways,
After
like
because there was green.
I,
Was green a thing?
Yeah,
it's only
red,
Japan, I think.
red and green were Japan exclusives. Then they released blue in Japan, and then blue was ported to red and blue in America. Then yellow came out.
That's
Yellow
kind
is
of.
awesome.
They just ignored green.
Yeah, green never
They
came.
knew Bulbasaur was shitty back then.
Well, it was just that blue was an updated version with like all the Pokemon and not all in the same game, but it
You're
was
thinking, I don't know if this is stupid.
Yeah, look at that.
yeah.
$175.
But
He's the black thingies.
but like you can like actually find art still from. How do I use? Oh, okay.
It does not compare to the American release of the Pikachu edition, though. 250.
Oh, dude, I still have yellow.
I just love you. Yeah. That game's awesome. Like, but the thing was is that it took me forever to find like the Silph Scope or whatever.
Really?
The thing is,
yeah.
I never ever like I hate games where I have to read it. I have to read what I have to do because
Well, you just hate reading.
yeah, I do.
So you just click through everything.
Yeah, so I'm just like screw it. The game should just kind of like
Guide me.
naturally I should just kind of like figure it out.
Money you've been sending
My brother was
all
always the
going
one
in bad.
Pokemon per team type of guy, so he'd just like level his starter to like 70 while everybody was also still in their like teens and early 20s.
I used to be that way, but then I learned no well-rounded teams are the way to go.
I would just have Ashes.
I always felt terrible because I'm like, I love the other Pokemon just as much, man. I'm not gonna just use my starter like some sort of chump.
I was like determined to have Butterfree be my best Pokemon for a reason.
So what the kid
I think even as a kid, I remember it being like kind of a mediocre Pokemon. But like, oh no.
Bug types, you know.
Well, like I knew, like I was like, why doesn't he do like any damage, and why does he die so easy?
Because it's a Butterfree.
But I was like so determined to have like
History
beat the Elite Four with him.
Nobody's ever.
Am I just staying here till I lose?
Oh my
I
god.
think it's just kind of like a
Pokemon Silver was just my jam and my peanut butter.
Ha!
It was honestly the best. I love that game.
I had gold. My brother had silver,
Silver.
but yeah.
I like yeah.
Then,
I remember not liking
because
Silver.
Lugia is the best legendary,
Yeah,
hands down.
Nah,
yeah.
You haven't seen Pokemon 2000, so you're right.
that's true.
Out there, kid.
I never really liked Mewtwo, to be honest.
I never cared for him either all that much.
I don't know. I think he's cool, but he's not my favorite legendary either.
Right when you said that, I remember the entire plot of the first movie, and then I was like,
I instantly remember the entire plot of the first movie.
I was
And-
like, oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm just here till I die. So I'm gonna die.
Anyway,
No? Okay, I just.
Chance left. Nope, you
I-
just gotta keep going.
Why can't I leave?
It's
This
just like,
episode will be long.
it's just
Okay.
like, wow.
Am I done? Can I leave? There's a hole.
Marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
I'm pretty sure this is like backstory of like who you are.
8 reflections remaining.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah.
There are eight reflections remaining. Are these like waves?
Yeah.
Somebody somewhere is going to be really mad that we didn't pay attention to what they were saying.
Yep.
Oh well.
What's the backstory? They told you, but
Seems like he's trying out for some sort of like special unit or something.
yeah, it's pretty much just like
To fight the calamity or whatever.
I mean, it was like a event.
Oh well, screw it.
Well, like so.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. I think I died.
On one of
Nope,
his
I'm still
expeditions,
alive.
the ground
I'm not
beneath
dead yet.
shuddered, cracked.
7
Split apart.
mere reflections remain. Oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, but one last thing. Then we can change the topic for Pokemon because we've been talking about that for the past 2 videos.
Soul Silver was really cool.
Oh, I actually never played the remix. No. Can't
They hold up pretty well. Don't
Oh, there
like
I
a Pokemon follow you around or something?
I'm going back to the Bastion. I didn't have fun there. Oh, yeah, you can. Like, whoever's first in your party follows you around.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I wish they would have kept that for like X and Y and stuff.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice. But then you'd have to, but yeah, it'd be kind of complicated with the
It's a
3D
Pokemon
models.
talk, though.
I'd have Ryolu just following me everywhere.
What I want to say, I was determined to have the world's strongest Wurmple in Sapphire. I was gonna raise it to level 100. I had it at level 81. Then eventually I just said, screw it, I'm not having fun with this anymore, and I got rid of the Wurmple. That was all I was gonna say. Anywho,
So, let me get that.
We're done!
Wingle.
No!
Wingle and
And
Wurmple.
Wurmple.
We're done.
Where you're just like all-star team.
Well, I would always evolve
Wingle,
Wingle,
Wurmple.
but Wurmple I would never evolve. I would always keep it a Wurmple, and
Together they make Wurmple.
Sadness.
Wurmgle.
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 Sadness and misery is what they
Next week, more Bastion, and I am. Maybe I'll do this again at some point. I don't know, but not next time because that made me sad.
Don't be a puss.